Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Bionicle Heroes, and today we're going to go into a new world. We actually have all 5 done, except for 1. Yeah, we're missing basically 1 more world, and we'll probably just get, hopefully, as usual, hopefully 2 levels done in 1 video. That'd be nice. So before I started recording this, I was watching the Did You Know Gaming on Simpsons Hit and Run. And practically all of that stuff I did not know about. I have not played Hit and Run for years now. My cousin's the one that owned it. And usually when we went to his house, I played that a lot. That was the game I played mostly at his house. Sometimes we play together. Sometimes it was just because, like, if I stayed over and he was asleep or whatever, I would just stay up late and play it. It's a fun hell of a game. It's one hell of a fun game. I never really got to play Road Rage though, but from what it looks like, I think Road Rage was like Game Boy one, I believe. And then I figured that Hit and Run was probably a sequel, and apparently, I guess I wasn't mistaken. It, I guess, was presumably supposed to technically be a sequel, which is awesome. Okay, so anyway, back on topic of the Bionicle Heroes. We're in Reidak's Desert, Reidak's Desert. The reason why I like Reidak's Desert so much is because of the music theme that plays. The music in this kind of like Avix Stronghold, except, in my opinion, I think that Avix boss fight music is probably better, but Reidak's, damn it, I keep saying his name differently. Reidak's, okay, let's just say Reidak. Reidak's, because if I say Reidak, it sounds like that shoe. Reidak's levels kind of sound a little bit more better because they're more like desert themed, and usually desert themes are pretty nice sounding. The one kind of themes I do not like, and this is gonna sound like a douche thing, I don't care. I don't like aquatic themes. I just don't. Now this game's aquatic themes, which basically were Vizon's levels, they're not too bad, and the jungle themes are pretty good too, to be honest. But when it comes down to like aquatic, like Mario and Sonic and stuff like that, I just do not particularly like those. I see people generally like them, but I just don't. The ones I do like the most would have to be like, you know, the ones from Mario 64. Even though I just said I don't really like the Mario ones, I should say that Mario 64 is probably the one that I would have to prefer. And by the way, the Earth Vizrak are probably one of the coolest looking ones, and so are the stone ones. Like, they're basically black and yellow. I forget what they call, what their actual legit name is. I don't remember the names of every single Vizrak, by the way, because I just do not tend to pay attention very much when it comes to these games. Wait, Vorak is that one douche we had to fight. And then there's that whole army of... Yeah, okay, I remember his fight. Oh, great. You guys are in for a surprise. This one's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, right. No, it totally will not be fun. It sucks. It's a crappy ass fight, and they know it. All right. There's really no point in grabbing a whole crap load of studs. You know, that's the thing about me though in these games. It's like as soon as I see them, I'm just gonna grab them. When we go back and play through it again, that might change. I don't know. Sometimes before you get into a cutscene, you can actually activate the gold statue. That way, both the cutscene and the gold statue activate at the same time, leaving you kind of more time to dilly-dally with whatever you feel like. So it's something to kind of bear in mind if you ever get the chance to see it. Just, you know, try to do it more often than not. That's what I try to do, at least. Okay, so we got, yeah, we like 3 more of those sons of bitches. I didn't mean to switch to Hoogie. No, I think that's because a mask while I came up, didn't it? Yeah. I remember seeing a mask, I just don't remember specifically where it was. Alright, come here, you. Now, how many more of these things are there? Whoa, hey, what the hell? I knew I saw a spinner thing somewhere, I just didn't know where. What the heck does that do? Okay, so now we need Mataro to open that door. Yeah, that's literally all Mataro can do, is just basically snipe things. He has no legit ability except for the freeze ability. Who's got the most abilities, I wonder? Let's see. Mataro, they each have their own specific character thing. Kongu can do the air leap ability. He can also... Well, Nipru can climb. Jolera can walk through lava. Holly walks through water. The most useful one would have to be, obviously, Huki. He's got the most used one, I should say. Constructability. Mataro has the ability to snipe things. Well, I guess you could say zoom in, technically. If you count zooming in as... well, yeah, zooming in will have to be the only technical thing, because you're still shooting your gun. Whereas everybody else, you know, they have their own guns that they shoot, so it would literally be shooting your gun. So I count it as one ability. I could have sworn there's somebody that has one more ability than the other person. They each have their own elemental ability. That's pretty obvious. Let's see. No, I think they all have pretty much practically the same amount of abilities, technically. Again, if you count Mataro's zooming in as its own single entity along with shooting. Well, if he zooms in, he does more damage. That's basically his practical ability, so he's not useless, mind you, at all. It's just he's not ever used much, as you know, with other characters like Kongu and all that. By the way, Kongu is the only person I ever play in these freaking games. They should just call it Bionicle Heroes Kongu. Kongu's Redemption or something. And they should have made him like a trash-talking Duke Nukem character or whatever. That would have been something. Because I remember Mattel from the Bionicle movie was kind of like that doofus character, basically. That one character who was just basically an idiot. And I always wanted to see these characters have their own movie. That would be great. I'd be fine with that. I mean, I know the Bionicle movies weren't really that good, but I mean, it's still enough for me to want to watch it. It's so crazy, you know. The thing that really bugs me is they never really put the movie in front of these titles anymore. Like, I think they actually had a literal, like, Lego Batman movie, and I just saw it as Lego Batman. I'm like, okay, this is Lego Batman, right? No, it's a freaking movie. I'm like, what the hell? Either that or it might have been the Marvel. It's something. There was some Lego movie I saw of one of the games. I'm like, that's the game, right? And I was like, nope. It's a freaking movie, asswipe. I'm like, what? Say, what? Yeah, let's not try to destroy everything in sight. If we do that, then we're gonna run out of friggin' stuff to really do. We're gonna run out of time, I should say, not run out of things to do. They give you these plants because they expect you to maybe... well, they don't expect you to, but they think that you might run out, or you might not have enough studs by the time you get here, which I don't know why you wouldn't have enough studs by the time you get here, because this game gives you plenty of stuff to build and do in terms of breaking down Lego pieces. This is the only game I can think about that actually has you building up studs just to do some stupid objective. It's irritating, yes, but that's what this game pretty much is founded on the basis of doing. And to be fair, at least each level looks different. You know, not every single level looks the same, and you know, not every single boss fight kind of acts the same either. Okay, let's go up here real quick. Yeah, I was thinking like, I hope I didn't activate the main way, but I realized, wait, I'm playing as Kongu, and then why would that even happen? Kongu is not the one that can activate things remotely. That's Huki's job to do that. I think something just got destroyed and blown up. I didn't see it, but I assume it probably happened, more than likely. I probably should use other characters, but I just don't really feel like it. See, by the time I switch to anybody else, it's freaking Huki that has to build something, and then it distracts me, and then I go switch back to freaking, you know, what's his nuts? Kongu. Because he gets shit done quick. Everybody else takes too damn long to basically break everything inside. That is, yeah, that's literally basically Bionicle Heroes right there, folks. This is Bionicle Heroes for you. There's no changing it. I mean, yes, I love this game. You know, that's why I kept it over the years for so damn long, because I knew there was something about it that I just enjoyed. And I guess I could say it's because it's Bionicle. That's probably more likely the reason why I enjoy it so damn much. Oh, damn, son of a bitch. Trying to beat these bugs. God damn, there's too many of these. Well, to be fairly honest, I don't have to do any of this crap. I do it because I just want the studs so I can get that freaking canister locator thing unlocked. I want that thing unlocked before I get the other crap unlocked. That's my main goal right now. To be fairly honest, I don't need it. Well, yes I do. I'm lying. I don't mean to lie. I'm just saying, like... No, okay. Realistically, I don't need it to find all this stuff. But knowing me, it's definitely something I'm going to want to have. Because I'm probably going to forget about some of this stuff. And, you know, I played this game countless times before. I've gone through this game many times before. I can't keep... It's kind of like Bioshock to me. It's like I played it so much to the point where I just don't remember how many times I played the damn thing. Good thing is, you don't have to walk onto the minecart to take off. You know, I can see why this game's not really that popular, though, amongst the LEGO community. But at least it's better than freaking Marvel Heroes. That game was a piece of trash. That game was so bad, I 100%ed it. Well, actually, that game was so bad that I actually bought it. And then, well, actually, my father was going to actually get it for me. But before he did, I didn't think he was. So then I bought a copy for the Wii U. And then I got rid of the junk. Piece of junk. And it turned out he actually did get me a copy of it. But he got me a copy of it for the PlayStation 3. And then I'm like, okay, well, I mean, well, actually, technically that was better than actually getting it for the Wii U. I asked if he can get it for me on the Wii U, because he said if I wanted anything. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? Marvel Heroes. This was like a year or two ago, probably like last year. I don't remember. But anywho, yeah, well, you know, people still buy me stuff for like my birthday and Christmas and what have you. No, not really. I mean, it's not as big as like it used to be, but sometimes somebody will give me like a funny shirt or whatever. And some people usually ask me like, hey, you like games? You know, you want a game or something? Even though I'm an adult, you can still give games to adults and stuff like that. You know, there's really no reason not to, I guess. There's really no reason to think like, oh, because that person's an adult, you know, I shouldn't buy them toys or whatever, action figures or anything like that, because, well, they're too old for that, you know. Some people actually collect that crap, so, you know what? Fuck you. You know, that's their hobby, not yours. You're a jackass. My hobby just happens to be playing video games. And other things, too. Among other things. Which, for the most part, technically is just basically video games. And I know people are probably like, well, you're a freaking man-child fag, you know that? Well, I'm freaking 21. I'm still technically, literally, in my eyes, a kid. I feel like a kid. I don't feel like an adult. That's the thing. And people usually tell me that I look a lot younger than I do. And I can understand that, because I do look a little bit younger than I do. Or than, you know, people would think I would. But I don't smoke. I don't drink. Yeah, I'll have an occasional beer or two. By two, I mean, like, I'll have... If I'm staying over at my father's house, like I used to, then I probably would have, like, more than one. But last time I went to my father's, he offered me one, and I said, ah, sure, why not? And then, you know, I had one. I was leaving that night anyway. But I waited a couple hours after I had a beer, so that way I don't drive drunk or anything like that. Well, I wasn't drunk. I didn't drink to get drunk. I just had a beer, and that's it. It wasn't enough to make me drunk or anything. I mean, I don't drink beer all the time. So, from time to time, I'll go back, and I'll drink a beer, and then I'll be like, whoa. You know, where is this weird, shaky feeling coming from? You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm sure probably nobody does. That tends to happen quite often. It's like, it's that little bit, like, you know, when you think you're starting to get drunk. So then I again, like I said, I waited a couple hours for it to wear off. And it did, and then I just took off, and I'm like, alright, bye. The thing is, I don't think I told you guys this story yet, did I? Well, I was gonna go drive down there myself, and since I don't actually exactly know how to get down there, I was looking it up on map, and I asked for his address and looked up on, you know, on the maps and what have you. And he's like, I'll just come down there and, you know, help lead the way. I'm like, okay. So he gets down here. He's got two people in the back I do not know anything about. This was after he was doing his work or whatever. I think I have told this story. Well, my sister was in the front, and then she got out of the car. I'm like, hey, you want to come with? You want to drive with me? And she's like, oh, sure, why not? So, you know, we're pretty close, I think. You know, we used to talk a lot back then. But now we haven't seen each other for like a year. And, you know, it's so different after seeing, well, she didn't really change, technically. She's still the same sister I've known for a long time. But, you know, you would think, like, maybe there'd be something that might have changed. But no, it's still the same. It's relatively the same. It's a lot of fun. We're pretty close, like I said, technically. Me and my brother are pretty close, too. It's just that my brother tends to be kind of a dick sometimes. He kind of has this tendency to lie a lot, and I don't like that. By my brother, I mean one of my brothers. But yeah, he wasn't down there. Nobody was down there except for my sister, me, my stepmom, my father, and then of course my cousin Austin coming around. I have multiple cousins named Austin. It's so weird too. On both sides. And I'm pretty sure I probably have more than that. I guess it's just a common name, apparently. But yeah, it was nice. You know, we were talking, and well, she was the one technically talking. I was listening in and just, you know, going along with her on some stuff. I did bring up some topics and stuff like that, because I do talk to people, by the way. I'm not some person that just sits in home all day and fucking does nothing besides play video games. Like, that's another thing that pisses me off, is when people think, like, oh, that person plays video games, he must probably be in his basement all day. Well, one, jackass, I'm not in a basement. And two, I have a job for one, so I get out to do that. Do I like doing it? Hell no. I like the people, but I don't like doing the job itself. Oh yeah, and you know, I have friends that I want to hang out and stuff like that, so again, I just do this particularly as a hobby because that's just what I do. And I enjoy it, so if people get pissed or they just want to make fun of me for it, well, they have no reason to, because fuck you, I don't care. Do I? Hold on, I want to see something. If the damn thing would come up. Yeah, sometimes the stupid Lego pieces won't even come up. I just want to see how many studs I have, damn it. That's all I wanted to see. Actually, this will show me how many studs I have. If I build this, I'll collect enough. And no, it won't. It won't even show me. Alright, to the Bleak Refinery. This level in particular, I do not like. And another thing is, that glare from that Xander ball, or it might even be the sun, it makes Reidak look kind of weird. It makes him look more red on the mask, rather than, yeah. Yeah, Reidak's another one of my they're all awesome, by the way. All the Baraka are pretty cool. Well, actually, out of all the Baraka, if I had to say literally what was my least favorite, I think I've talked about this before, didn't I? Oh, probably. No, I think I talked about the Anika, didn't I? Which one was my least favorite Anika? Yeah, it was Kongu, technically. I don't, like, design-wise and everything, it's just Kongu's my least favorite. But in terms of Bionicle Heroes, he's my go-to man, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that I go to all the damn time. Because he makes everything so damn easy to play. And look at that range on that thing. That thing is ridiculous. But anywho, if I had to say what my least favorite Baraka would be, it'd have to be Hakan. It just... When it comes down to, like, fire-type characters, I just don't particularly like fire characters, necessarily. And it's not because fire is a popular thing, it's just because there's just something about it I just don't think they're really that interesting. And Hakan's design just doesn't look really that good, to be honest. Avic has a pretty cool design, Reidak has a pretty cool design. Zakton has one of the most interesting designs, I think. Of course, he's not my favorite, but he's still a pretty fun one. Well, then again, there is Vizon. Maybe Vizon might actually be my least. Did I ever bring this up? I swear I think I have. Well, it's either Hakan or Vizon that I have to say is my least favorite. It's one of the two. I just can't decide right now. I know which one's my favorite. I just don't know which one's my least favorite. It's kind of hard when you try to pick one that you don't like the most. Well, it's hard enough trying to pick one you do like the most, but when you technically enjoy all the characters, well, I don't enjoy Hakan or Vizon really, so those two probably have to be tied up together. My least favorite set, I don't know. Wait a minute, I have like 100,000, don't I? I just remember that too. I have like 100,000 because I just checked. That's what it was last time, because now we have 12,000. Shit. We got a lot of work to do. Should have saved up them damn freaking studs. Later, probably should have. I'll get it figured out. I'll more than likely, I'll go through these levels and get them done in my own way. And if I miss anything, I'll just have to go back and do it again, now won't I? Which, believe me, that sucks. I don't like doing that. I don't like going back to these stupid levels and doing everything again and again and again and again and again. Hopefully, usually we get how many? Like almost 100,000 every time we do a level. So if I can generate at least 10 levels worth, I should be close to at least obtaining just enough. But then again, if I go back to the original levels, there shouldn't technically be anything there that would make it less obscene, I guess. I don't know what word I'm trying to use. I'm probably just made up something stupid. Well, obscene is not a made-up word. I'm just saying I'm probably using it in the wrong context here because I'm a retard. There might be, like, the canisters might not be hidden that extreme. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a particular way that... You know, well, okay, what I'm getting at is they're probably easier to find. That's what I'm trying to say. That's right, we need the gate open. I don't exactly remember how to get it open. I think we should just use a tower to blow down some lever thing, I think. As far as I can remember, yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, I figured there was one. Where are you? No, I mean, where are the other ones? I know where you were. Where's the other one then? There you are, you son of a bitch. Oh man, yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think post-com would probably be the best benefit choice in this matter, because doing this over and over and over again kind of drains you a little bit. It really does, and just having to sit here for 20 more minutes of just doing the same level I've done before can get pretty annoying, I guess. In my eyes, that's how it works. Or that's how it seems. And I could have sworn that we built something here, but I guess we don't. I think we just continue on and then hope for the best. Yeah, we're getting to the point where nobody can really do damage except for, like, Kongu, pretty much. He's the one that can just... He's the quickest damage dealer. Even though his damage doesn't really do a whole lot sometimes, he's one of those characters that can still do enough damage, relative enough. He's still pretty quick at doing damage, basically, I'm trying to get at. Oh, come on! I hate these cutscenes! Or transitions, I should say. What was that thing I was talking about? I remember talking about cutscenes in one video. Just don't remember what they were. Oh, by the way, they're unskippable. So basically, whenever you go back through a level, you have to see all this stuff again. Even the transitions. The transitions I can kind of understand. But the cutscenes themselves, I don't understand why I have to see those again. I mean, they're just kind of a waste of time, in my opinion. But then again, who am I to say what should be in a video game or not? Because I'm not the programmer, now am I? You bastards! Okay, that's it, die. Alright, now we need to figure this out. Figure out what we're doing here. I guess we can go ahead and just get this out of the way. Well, we cleaned those guys off, so that works. That works for me. I don't really give a crap. And then... Yeah, this is our second level, isn't it? I was trying to think of, like, which level we're at right now. And I know there's a Kongu thing over here. If I can head back that way, that'd be nice. There we go. Alright. Open this up. And destroy this bugger. Should be a gold canister inside. Good thing is, every time you get a gold canister, you get something out of it. As we're silver canisters, you have to get 5 before you get any sort of prize out of it, technically. Okay, so the next stop, we need Huki. But before we do that, I remember specifically there being something we have to do. Ah, yes, we need Holly for this. We need her drench ability, apparently. Alright, let's go get this over with. Come on, come on, come on. The thing is, Holly's real Bionicle set looks a lot brighter in real life, or a lot more white, I should say. The white on her body is more prominent than the other. And Huki actually comes with a chain, which is actually something really, really cool about the Bionicle Bionicle sets. I don't know about Kongu and all them. Well, Nibiru actually looks practically the same. Jalur pretty much looks just the same. Who else is there? That's, yeah, pretty much they didn't really change a whole lot, I don't think, in terms of like design choice. I guess they try to make it more fitting towards this third-person design. And, you know, I assume that more than likely Huki decided to take off his chain because it might have gotten in the way. If there was any sort of story here at all, that's probably what I would have gone for. It's like, you know, I got a smaller weapon to work with. You know, we're not using our real big weapon. What would have made more sense is if he would have got his chain when he got his axe. You know, when he got his laser axe, as they call it. That would have been interesting. Nibiru's weapon does not look anything like his drill at all. And I know why. It's because they're trying to make these weapons more interesting and enjoyable to look at, rather than those straight up bleak sword-looking weapons, basically. The thing about Nibiru's weapon I remember having was you can have it either way. You can have it shaped like a gun, or held like a gun, or you can have it held like a sword, which the gun is the thing that I held it on a lot more. And he was the only character that was technically one of the most oddball characters there was, because he would hold his weapon as a gun, where everybody else would just hold it as basically a sword. And even, you know, including Huki. And I think, out of all the people that had swords, it would have had to been Jalur, Holly. Well, hers is a harpoon, but her thing looked more like a sword to me. Kongu, I think, actually had a crossbow, I believe. I don't actually have that character set myself, which one day, you know, maybe not, I might decide to go ahead and get. So we'll see how that turns out. Hopefully one day I'll have all the Bionicle. That's all I really want right now, is just I want to have all the Bionicle. I never got it. Well, I need to get some newer pieces of them, because Jalur has been getting destroyed over the years. And Nibiru, oh my god, poor Nibiru. Oh, he had it rough sitting in those boxes. Man, it took a toll on his body, though. I tell you that right now. He does not look anywhere good anymore, because, you know, all this. I used to play with him a lot, and he basically got destroyed from me just throwing him around and jacking around like an idiot, pretty much. Yeah, we can pretty much get close to like 100,000 every level, so that's gonna take like 10 freaking levels to get the damn canister locator. Which, let's be honest here, we probably don't exactly even need, now do we? Well, then again, if I'm doing like a post-con video, which I assume I'm probably going to, then that's just more editing for me to do, pretty much. So, loves. That's something new I want to try out saying now. I'm going to say loves. Loves is in, like, great, you know. Great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Maybe before I actually... No, I don't really like doing that. Knowing me, it's probably just me, like, straight up just get it over with. I was going to say, like, maybe I just do another Let's Play in the meantime while I'm doing the, you know, trying to finish this 100%. No, I'll just go with this. Stick with this for a while. Or I don't even have to 100% this damn game at all. And just call it a day. I could. I could do what I want. Again, it's my channel, it's my decisions. The one thing I noticed is people are really enjoying my... Well, they used to enjoy my Batman and stuff like that, my South Park Rally. My most viewed Let's Plays are like South Park, which wasn't really a Let's Play, it was just more like a playthrough, I should say. Which I could totally do another Let's Play of it. Well, an actual legit Let's Play of it. It'd have to be emulated, of course, because I can't figure out how to get the stupid damn thing to work on my 64. Or maybe I'm sure my Elgato can probably work with it. I just need to hook it up and figure that out, which I think it actually will work. I don't know. We'll find out. I'll see about that. I assume it probably would, because now that I have composite cables for the Nintendo 64, I should be able to just hook it up straight away and be fine. That's if the damn game would actually let me do what I want. I also want to do Chef's Love Shack sometime on this channel. This is a little fun little mini game thing. Or I can just get the damn games to the PlayStation 1, just have them that way. Because I can just put them on my PS2 and there you go. They should work. They should work. But knowing half the systems and knowing Elgato, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Probably not. Because fuck me when I use Elgato. And yes, I know it's over 30 minutes. But since there's really no boss fight in this level, I don't really give a crap. I just want to get this crap over with as quick as possible. I say that as I'm actually trying to construct these useless things, right? Useless things in video games. This should have been one of them. Fucking constructing stuff. Well, actually, I was about to say, I think it's just like an all-around universal thing, isn't it? No, it's not. It's just one particular game each. The last one was designated towards, like, not every single game, but games that have escort missions in them. Yeah, if you haven't seen my top 10, that's been out for like a year or two now, then I'm sorry I spoiled it for you. I think it's been out long enough to the point where everybody should be able to figure it all out by now. Actually, hell, if you haven't watched it yet, good, because you saved yourself some sanity there. It actually is doing pretty good on views, though. You know, the thing that bugs me, though, is there's people out there that I've seen who have, like, less views than I get, but tend to have a shitload more subscribers than I have. And that's probably because, you know, the video quality itself is probably a lot better than mine, more than likely. And I don't remember why I saw this at, but well, hell, it might have been from that H Doom guy I probably watched play. I think I know why he might have got all the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Well, if anything, wouldn't it just be views? Well, actually, hell, I think his view count probably just went up yesterday because I kept watching those videos to the point of no return, basically. Alright, so we're done with this level. Before I get into any more personal topics at hand that should not be discussed in this video because it's kind of strange, we're gonna go ahead and end off pretty soon. It's so crazy. I keep thinking, like, man, I gotta work tomorrow. But then I realize, oh shit, today's the last day I can actually stay up late for the weekend, though. I actually do have the 18th of January off. So I'm gonna be probably having some extra videos that day, maybe, possibly. I'm starting to think about not recording on Sundays, just to, like, take a break. Because, you know, for some reason, over this past week, I've just been basically doing videos at like 4 o'clock and onward, like late in the day, and not necessarily like, oh crap, we're actually pretty damn close to getting that million that I wanted. Alright, sweet. I will take that then. Well, I'm gonna wait that thing out. Alright, let's go make sure how close we really are. I think I know what the number is, but knowing me, yeah, we're rather close, like 500,000 away. So that's not bad. Again, I will show up the Pro Cup Playground on its own separate videos. There's really no need for that right now. And yes, I don't know why you have to do this over and over again when the freaking doors should just literally be unlocked. Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll see y'all next time when we play some more Bionicle Heroes. And it seems that since it's getting kind of dark out, I think our friends probably want to take some rest. So I will maybe see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. And well, if not, I will see you next time when we play some more Bionicle Heroes. And as always, take care, everybody.